Ta-da! I'm alive. I'm alive. Yay. Anyway. Okay. Let's open this up. Hello? Oh. It's just Twitch. And my mobile live dashboard. I'm easily disturbed. Hello? Hello? What? What? There. Load. Hello? Oh. Okay. Poof. Maybe if more people would join chat, I should have them choose what words. That would be funny for like another playthrough. Like, chat completely decides what the hell is gonna go on and what I'm gonna do. Better. Okay. On a mouse. Mice are adorable. What the hell is a parfait? I recognize the word. It's a food. Oh, it's yogurt. Oh, hell yeah, I could go for one of those right now. That sounds good. Oh my god. Uncanny. Milk. Hello? This beat's pretty sick though. I don't know. Let's go with awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Games. Let's go with peaceful. How about Journey? Yes. Forgot she was D&D nerd, I think. Alright, how about philosophy? Hell yeah. Laugh. That's what this game is gonna make me do. It's gonna make me laugh because it's so funny and not scary in any way. After all, this is only the end of the second day, so... Passion. Hell yeah. Existence. Sweet. Tenacious D! With Jack Black and Kyle Gass. Except... I know there was a bit of controversy. Controversy with Tenacious D. Trump comment. Oh. Yo, what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, music. Yeah! Nature. Hell yeah. Story, beauty, romance, dance, anger, atone, variance, climax, fluffy, childhood. I'm stuck between romance, childhood, variance. Variance. Hell yeah. Enemy, quiet, lust, dream, depression, uncontrollable, despise, skipping, prayer, color. How depression? Hey, are you depressed? Pound, email, Firefly's treasure, or a graveyard, ambient, lucky, playground, universe. Graveyard and playground, those are the same. That's the same thing. There's no difference. Graveyard. Fun, unrestrained lecture. Fun. Wait a minute. Where did suicide come up in this? Anxiety, hope, heart, shopping, whisper, inferno, vertigo, precious, portrait, melancholy. Hell yeah, melancholy. Determination. If you didn't know, I really enjoy Undertale, so I'm gonna go with determination. Hell yeah. Home written. Day 3. Yay, I don't want to be here again. Got a little more comfortable. Entering the club room, usual scene greets me. Hi, Caleb. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Is she always hungry? Holy shit. Chat, remember to drink water. Kind of hungry. If she's always hungry, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I'm always hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I didn't even get a choice on whether I wanted to go or not. Maybe I did want to go grab a snack, man. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Why that all this? No reason, really. Just want to look at it. Sierra nervously retrieves her coin purse, fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Words is hard! Only 2 small coins fall out. Broke ass! Haha, haha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. You're broke as shit. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. Broke motherfucker. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. I can relate to that. Hell yeah. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't even feel guilty. Feel guilty. That means you deserve to be guilty. Oh my god. What is... Ah ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Caleb to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Speaking facts. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Foreshadowing? I don't know. I didn't mean that. Too bad. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. Ow. Guess there's a little devil inside of us. Inside all of us, isn't there? Hey. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. I don't think so. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. That is true. I did want the cupcakes. I forgot about the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the fuck was that? Yeah! I don't know where something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles onto the desk. Ow. Whoa. A cookie! Cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about those cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ah ha 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 ha. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hey. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Yeah, jeez. I get it. Cookies is still in hand, and Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hell yeah, that's a way to get a bite out of a cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Loser. Yuri and I laugh as well, because it's fucking funny. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. She's dead. She just straight up died. Of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Aw, she's not dead. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind. What? What's implied here? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Usually happens in study hall, yeah. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano isn't that loud. Want to know what is loud? A drum kit. While playing metal, like thrash metal. Like, holy shit, that's loud. I set an alarm on my watch just to be like, when is school out? Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It's kind of just started recently. I always want to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. You know what? You should play Bohemian Rhapsody. That would be awesome. Just Bohemian Rhapsody on the piano. Hell yeah. That would be awesome. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Caleb. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not Not really. You missed somebody getting slapped in the face with a cookie. That was pretty funny. But other than that, no. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Why? It's funny. It was funny. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I mean, it took like 5 minutes. Yeah, like 5 minutes. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She's gotta get out of the closet. We know you're a lesbian. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I saw him down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Yes, very lame. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Yes, it does. Gotta make it sound fun. I got it. So, Monica's the president, right? Monica's reading and writing extravaganza. It'll work perfectly. It's gonna go straight downhill. That was such a terrible pitch. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Microwave sounds. I wonder. Oh wait, no, this is text speed. Oh, I can increase text speed. Okay. That doesn't solve the problem though. That is much better, holy shit. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. No, that won't work, never mind. I was gonna say, you should read to kindergartners, but no, that might not work. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah's taking this really seriously. It's rare here deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Food always works. Barbecue. What kind? A barbecue. Grill out. People love grill outs. No. Kebabs. Kebabs. Those sound really good. God, holy shit, I am hungry. Hope you're enjoying Doki Doki Lesbian, yes, I am enjoying, literature club. Yeah, not lesbian club. Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! You already did cupcakes. Why not? I just suggested a perfectly good idea. What was it? Kebabs! Like, get some imitation crab, steak, all the works on there. Some bell peppers. Steak, no. Yeah, steak seasoning. That might... I gotta write this down for later. I don't have any paper. Ha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Yes, I feel that. Also, welcome Lady of the Row. Sorry I didn't welcome. That is such a cool emoji. I've never seen that before. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Same. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. Yeah, because cupcakes are involved. Who doesn't love cupcakes? And then Sayori is still your usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike Mew, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Oh, my eyes find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Like this. Something like that. Sorry. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. What did I do? I just fell asleep. This isn't the napping club. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I should start a napping club. That sounds really funny. Really cool. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Yeah. Now that you're in your club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? I don't need... Why? I didn't even get to choose likes and dislikes. What the fuck? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. I don't even want to watch any anime. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hey. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's 3. Watch this. 3. It's a secret. It's 3. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. No. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? I guess they didn't have any budget left to give the main character any actual person. Yeah. No personality at all. It's literally every early high schooler. That's basically what it is. It's basically what the main character is every early high school student ever. Let's see, anime, oversleeping, and yeah, just the works. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Wait, what was that? How is it written all over me? You're clearing a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. Looks normal. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. I am mean. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Yeah, I did notice that. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Yeah, that's right. Loser. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Why am I doing? Why can't she do it? This is really awkward. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Yeah, this is really, really awkward. I don't know how I feel about this. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? No. Not really, no. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Yeah, when you bought it. It was like how long ago? I don't know. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger. Oh my god, not the boobs again. No. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Because she never has it buttoned up. But so stuffy. That's true. Blazers can be... they can be constraining. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. This dude's seriously such a dick, but just specifically to say, or exactly, yeah. If this were like if you could like choose what you're gonna do, I'd be a dick to everybody. Actually, no. I'd wait to get to know them better. Then I would be a dick to them. No, that's how I am to my friends. They all know it's in good fun. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That, you know what? Yeah, that actually makes sense why the main character's a dick to Sayori, because they've known each other for a while. He can give her the most shit and get away with it because they've been friends for how long, and she probably knows that he's just giving her shit. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, man. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Well, if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hey. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, chat. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Get out of here, ad. Get out. Is there a way I can delete this? Delete this ad? Guess not. Never mind. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? I don't wanna. My poem's shit. Yeah. Yay. Good, we can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. I'm gonna go down the list again. Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. Yeah, this one still sucks ass, I'm guessing. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. If this is going on the wall, no, this stuff does not go on walls. It goes on fridges. It goes on a fridge. And if it's this good, it's going to the top of the fridge. I'm not a good writer at all, man. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. That's real. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha. Why is everybody laughing so much? I'm sure yours opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Tsuki's. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Caleb poem. I don't like that. And it makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feeling. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hooks the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, man. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems of good or bad. Chat view should have moderation icons. I'm on OBS right now. But I could probably check this. Dashboard, stream manager. I don't know. Chat settings. Oh, mod icons. Oh my god, that is so helpful. Holy shit. Delete. I should probably turn them on in here too. Mod icons. There we go. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, lady. Lady the row. That is really helpful. I wish I knew about that before. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. No, that is not exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, what's this? Oh. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Yay! I don't think my poem was very happy. Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Yeah, mine was a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I think that's the word. That might be the word, yeah. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Had! Poems that are had! I can't see you liking something sad, sorry. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. That kind of reminds me of how, whenever I'm sad, I listen to sad music, and I feel better. Thanks, Caleb. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie. Pop off your scalp? What? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my drink. Oh. Okay. That scared me. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle, keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. Main character being today years old when he figures out that Sayori has more than one emotion. More than one emotion? Okay, that makes sense. Also, just so you're aware, I am going into this blind. This is my first playthrough, second part of my playthrough. But yeah, I'm going into this blind. I have no idea what the hell is going to be going on. My collection, I don't like that. Why does it do that? It pisses me off. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Whoa, holy shit. Holy crap. Yeah! Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was going to write the best... Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? No, I don't remember. Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Love that. It's legit my favorite poem of the game. Yeah, it's crazy. Holy shit. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing's like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sirius always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. Oh. So it's just an exaggeration. Okay. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to pessimistic. Hard for me to be pessimistic. Ugh! Where's this hard? Natsuki. The crazy one. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that. Huh, phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Ow. Like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ow, again. That was a little unnecessary. That hurt. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Good thing. Good. That's good for you, Amy. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so animals are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm going to tell everyone. I see the symbolism. It's kind of like people seeing other people for only one thing. The one negative thing. But yeah, I feel like this is like only seeing somebody for the negative instead of looking at the positive. Not bad, right? No, it's not bad. It's quite a bit. It is quite a bit longer than yesterday's, but it's so much better. Holy shit. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. No. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. It worked! Holy shit! Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? No. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks about. That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of, if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. Exactly. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Yeah, that's fair. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Or should I show my poem next to you? Yuri! Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Caleb. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Gears? Do they happen to be metal and solid by any chance? Get it? Metal Gear, because nah, never mind. Yeah. I don't know, I thought it was funny. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It was pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. I love raccoons, they're awesome! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Yes, bread. Great snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. What? What? Now this one just confused me. It's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Tsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, there's some very dark possible interpretations of that one. I like to think about it as her being autistic and engaging in her special interests. Yeah. Yeah, I have noticed that she is very autism coded. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Wait. Are we talking about the same person? Are you talking about Yuri? Maybe. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But, yes, Yuri. Okay. Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page. Literature. Ha 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 ha. I'm no. Where were we? I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm used to people ranting. I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder. Maybe the closet. How about the lights? What about the board? This locker thingy. This desk right here. The text box. Monica, show it to me. You're back! Good to see you again, Raya. Hi again, Caleb. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll look at the 20 words. Yeah, yeah, 20 words. Let's see what we got. These are just straight up slurs on here. Yeah, slurs. My favorite poem. Wait, what? Hi again, Caleb. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. Here's my list of 20 slurs that maybe one I'm allowed to say. Give my poem to Monica. All right. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well. Maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Yeah, I'm an average early high school student, basically, and she is like, like overexcited, really optimistic. Holy shit. Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. That's true. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Yeah, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Sorry is like the concept of ADHD was a person. Yes, basically at this point, yeah. Aha, it could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Yeah, who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I don't want to. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I won't. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Save me, as in... Hold up. Save me, as in... As in this song. Holy shit. Let's go. Save me, I'm burning in hell. Like this song. Holy shit. Wait, oh, I guess it is a pretty common. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, and blue. And what? What? Red, green, and blue. That's the color on a pixel. Here. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Pixel. Not a Google Pixel. Alright, here. A bunch of pixels. Red, green, and blue. That is crazy. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. What? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. What the fuck? She's just describing like a TV screen or a monitor and sound waves. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha ha ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. Yeah, ayo, that's what I'm saying. I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. This is just creepy as fuck now. Like, I know this is a psychological horror game, but I've never played this before. This is... Dare I say it, it's absolute cinema. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it... I'm gonna save right here. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. What do you mean? This is a very cute, very normal anime dating sim where nothing bad or strange ever happens. If it was a normal anime dating simulator, I would not be playing this. I specialize in, like... Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, you guys convinced me. This is a completely normal anime dating simulator. You guys are right. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your... What the fuck? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. What the fuck? Chat, what the fuck is happening? Yes, I will save my game. What the fuck is happening? Or when something unexpected may happen. I just did save my game. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Get off Overwatch, motherfucker. Yeah, good tip. Haha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Was Monica already late for the club meeting? Yes, she was late for the club meeting. This is day 3. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Like I said, I've not played this before. I'm going in blind. No spoilers! Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Have they tried putting out posters? Like, get like an art club to be like, yo, art club, hey, need some posters for the literature club. Please, whip something up. Fast. No, please do not present me with your delusional opinion. Maybe... No, don't. Please, no. I want to go into this blind. Actually, does it have anything to do with the story? And where this game is supposed to go? No, okay. Shoot. Give me your delusional opinion. Alright, so Monica was late for the club, right? Yes. They were discussing why Monica was late. She was plotting something. I could tell. There was an idea that she might have had a boyfriend. There was, yes, there was, but then she quickly dismissed it after it was brought up when she got there. She might have a boyfriend, yeah. 'Cause I remember, I used to like quickly dismiss any like. You said I wouldn't be surprised. She's more attractive than any of us here. Where are you going for this? And yeah, that is interesting to say. Hello? Oh, hello. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing to say. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with this. We'll just end up embarrassing us. Hello? Oh. Hello? Is this important? Oh my god, are those like... Those are adorable. Team Lesbian Polycule. That's why you shipped them. Yep, Team Lesbian Polycule. That was such good TED Talk. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Syria has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, the Monica Yuri ship does have some interesting dynamics, I admit. Cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Yeah, this poster sucks ass. Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. The concerning thing is that I just remember that scene like it's nothing. It's nothing unusual, though. Hello? I agree with Mitsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. I feel that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Do have 95 out of this in this game, to be fair. Yeah. Remember that Mitsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. I thought that it was normal for everybody to write poems and share them in this poetry club. Why? Okay. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. I don't want to be. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. No, the first time was during the second day after Monica mentioned Natsuki's poem on Do. Oh, okay. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons that we're all in this club today. I think it'd be really funny just to play over this with the narrator voice from Pizzeria Simulator. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the narrator voice. Simulator narrator voice. Not worth it right now. Unmuted. Okay. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? No! To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. No, I don't. I know we all do. And if it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Poor Sayori. I feel bad. Guess that leaves me no choice. Monika's doing a little bit of projecting. Yeah, just a little bit. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Yep, definitely autistic. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. That sounds awesome. Let's hear it. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Who the fuck is texting me right now? Oh, never mind. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bring the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand, like a... something like that, maybe. Finally, Monika finished her recitation. The four of us applaud. Absolute cinema. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Aha, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered her, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Yeah, even Caleb liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that changes you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Mitsuki? Don't make me go before Caleb. It's not like I compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Caleb lower for one stage for a little before I have to do it. I like that thinking. That's a good strategy. Mitsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. Stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. No, stop, no. I recite my poem, so I'm not exactly confident with my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really as good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Ow, again. Why is she always hurting me? Why? All of them. Especially this pink-haired motherfucker right here. Why does she always have to be like... Why does she always have to throw, like, shade, like, emotional damage? Like, oh, this is a nice poem. Mind if I just... You suck. You will never... I don't know. That's something that'll improve over time, though. No, it won't. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. I will jump. Out that window. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. And she huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Hello? Hello? Oh, housing. Okay. That's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. Maybe I should leave this club. That sounds like a good idea. I don't want to be here. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you were putting all of this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Okay. Congrats. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. So we're working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this, I can do this. Okay. I stand up. There's no way I'll be... So what does anyone think? I don't want to be here. No, I don't want to be here. No. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. So what does everyone think? I don't want to be here. No, I don't want to be here. No. Just for the sake of the club, impressing Monica, I'll have to do my best. Yes, but you're forgetting my character's first law. His ability to say no to any given question is inversely proportional to the volume of boobs in his line of sight. Kind of reminds me of Markiplier's 420 mode on FNaF 4, when all I want to do is think about boobs. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hahaha. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Caleb. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori was being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, man. Well... Fuck! An option! And I'm stuck between these two, god damn it. Oh. I don't know. I don't know Yuri that well. Sorry, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? 07. 07. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. Yeah, I have been called a goober many times. You still think about me too much. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it to. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? It's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna happen the next day. It's gonna happen the next day. Watch this. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? The fact that Sayori sounds more attracted to Yuri than the main character does. Yeah, this is definitely a lesbian polycule. Alright, chat. What do I do? Let's go with... passion. Climax. I'm just going with it. I'm just going with whatever I want. Despite unrequited bliss, wonderful fun, promise, vertigo, email, landscape, vertigo, ambient, fickle, daydream, eternity, cheer, beauty, skirt, afterimage, determination, like Delta, like Undertale, hop, nature, disoriented, chocolate, meager, rainbow, shame, suicide. That's back. Valentine, wrath, love, music, analysis, starscape, music. Vivacious, secretive, flea, marshmallow, shopping, kiss, contamination, sparkle, defeat, bed. Defeat. I wonder who jumps at the word suicide. Candy, existence, together, does that... Existence. Fireworks, silly. Silly! Dark, games, family, pout, vivid, nightgown, headphones, puppy. Puppy dog! Depression, incongruent, horror, mouse, vacation, feather, rose, heartbeat, universe, heart. The universe. Pleasure, memories, joy, whistle, hair, infallible, holiday, shiny, precious, pure. Shiny. Alone, misfortune, peaceful, jump, insight, lipstick, explode, question, explode, yes, explosion. Time, laugh, anger, disown, tenacious, tenacious D, electricity, fear, heaven sent, pink, kawaii. Tenacious, socks, sweet, cheeks, cute, ribbon, sadness, sensation, destiny, imagination, kiggy. Harm, happiness, death, warm, infinite, summer, doki doki, inferno, whispered, jumpy. Infinite. Forgive, entropy, nibble, boop, boop. Childhood, desire, vibrant, broken, dream, treasure, vanilla, color, sing, giggle, sing. Sunset, anxiety, party, crimson, hopeless, romance, whirlwind, smile, prayer, adventure. Hopeless. What? I feel like that would be like... I feel like hopeless would make Yuri jump. But Sayori... Ocean, cry, misery, swimsuit, raindrop, strawberry, effluent, poof, calm, skipping, poof. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Loser. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. I saw a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it all wasn't for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Where's Sayori? Where's Sayori? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Where the fuck is she? Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people... I should save. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. What? It's not how to say my name at all. Is it Monica? Also, that joke made no sense translation. Hello? Hello? I gotta look something up. What is Monica's name in Japanese? Ika means squid in Japanese. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, this is great. This is great. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? Yeah, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Where the fuck is Sayori? Excuse me, where is it? Yeah, that's the... Where is she? I don't... What is going on? There you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner room, looking down at nothing. I'll go over to her. Hey, Sayori. Wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? This feels like you're a little off. Like, not a little, like a lot off. Like, she's way less involved than usual. It's weird. Holy shit. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori makes no sense translation because Japanese is written by syllables, so the characters would be Monica, meaning the characters for Iko aren't in her name when you write in Japanese. Okay, that makes sense. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. If you say so. I really glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Yeah, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Caleb. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Caleb. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say it too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sarah isn't always like that. Is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. I'm gonna think about it. No, I'm gonna think about it completely. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's possible when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do Sorry. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand from my desk and sit in the one next to her note. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Music changed. Relax, it didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Yeah, you were staring. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Yeah, you did. Creep. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Ah! That's not important. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. How? Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. Words are hard, yeah. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Caleb, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Oh, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, yeah. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Your son looks deeply into my eyes, like. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. That is a thing that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I am simple. All guys are simple, trust me. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I don't know what she was talking about with Sayori. Start with Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Caleb. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I don't want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Caleb. I'm still a little surprised. I already thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Tsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write them when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Caleb, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping your voice steady all of a sudden. What am I doing? If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room and make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She keeps sniffling and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. I don't think that's a little rain crowd. Sorry I had to see that. Ha ha ha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Hello? Bye? This one's alright. Alright. Yeah, it's about as good as yesterday's anyway. See what you're going for, but it's not really my style. It's fine. Mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. I feel like she's a little harsh. Constantly. Really? Well, what if you just ended up scaring me anyway? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah! And Tsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha 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 ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Tsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your sunshine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. And then this is just a chorus all over again. This is structured like a song. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn how to love yourself again. Yeah, this one's structured like a song. I like that. Yeah, I felt I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Hell yeah. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. What if it's winter and you're at the beach? Wait, what? So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or whatever. Like, you can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic that trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Well done. You have definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Thank you. I don't think I have. Has my advice been helpful to you? What advice? Yeah? I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. Oh my god, I'm tired. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It was a great way for me to spend more personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Caleb? Well, you know, now I'd like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always most sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks it for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth castically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest still world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your fountains until you give in, or will the sullen waves send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yanatsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again? I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, our thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I do suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to call my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. I don't know who. Hi, Caleb. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing. Performing from a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. Hey, about her, she went home sick. You two are like the dynamic duo. Ha ha ha. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... Nah, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but you and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not like... I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, very unapproachable. Very scary. I know, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale that tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful day who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after I searched with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and a forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with the breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Compared to the last one she wrote, this one seems oddly normal. Chat, I don't know how I feel about this. It's very off-putting. You know, I feel like learning and looking forward answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Maybe I am just a little paranoid. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Oh my god! She said the name of the game! Whoa! Don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. And that's so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression come from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Nice deflection! Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Yeah, deflecting my question. Concerning a friend. What the fuck? I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... be Yuri. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses her nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. It's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, the one who is truly useless. Yeah! Useless! Woo! Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. I'm not suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Maybe I wanna. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kale may not be around if you only make him came out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Caleb to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. And I think it's up to Caleb to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said. I was surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez. Can you just settle this already? Yeah. Caleb, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Fuck! Not another option! God damn! Fuck. Chat, what should I do? I don't know, I care about my friend. But... Fuck. Fuck it. I'm doing Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... Shit! Sorry, the message didn't send in time. Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. Let's just think of the club. Okay. There we go. Let me guess. If I choose either of these two, Monica's gonna be like, no. They got it. Here. Fuck it, Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah? Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Okay, was one. That doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. You shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. When were ulterior motives discussed? Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. And maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically the most logical cable to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Natsuki wanted to handle the baking on her own, so I think Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you were about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I've had a habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? Yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour, as per usual. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? No! Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Caleb? Me? No, not at all. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turn out. Yeah, I'm interested in that, but I don't want... No. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Caleb picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing... Oh, shit. I don't feel bad. Nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by your words. When she already has the trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things and start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I noticed that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it shouldn't matter much either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Shows you up because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica says, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Let's save. We'll go until 1. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Considering what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Actually, let's save right here and... Alright. Okay. That's all for today, chat. Next time that I'll be streaming is Monday. No, not Monday. Tuesday. So keep a watch out for that. This will be up on my YouTube the day Halloween, actually. I might do a Halloween stream now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. Anyway, that's I feel like that's enough for today. Bye-bye. See you later.